Alright, what is going on, people of the internet, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Max Speed. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Otter. Now, due to popular request, we're going to be looking at the aberrant variation of the Otter. However, there is absolutely no difference in movement speed between the aberrant variant creature and a normal creature. According to the wiki, the difference between an aberrant creature and a normal creature is that an aberrant creature will possess 4% more, or they will have 4% less HP on average, and they will have 5% higher melee damage on average. So I guess you could make the case that they're a little bit better all around. However, if you're going up against a boss, you will know that HP wins the fight, not the melee damage. Both are important, but you want to have something a little bit more tanky. So that's a bit of useful information. Also means that I don't have to make a max speed series for every single aberrant variation, normal variation, different creature. It would just drive me insane. Speaking of driving me insane, the Otter is tamed by feeding it fish. Not fish meat, fish. So as you can see here, I'm following around this coelacanth. I kill it, and I actually, for the first time in my entire life, got to feed it on the first try. As you see there, it prompts me in order to give it a fish, and I give it to fish by pressing E. Default, when I'm facing something, the fish will be in the direction that I am facing, which is also the place that you press E in order to feed the Otter said fish. So it's been in this situation where I've tried to feed the same stupid Otter the fish 15 times in a row. Oh! Okay, sorry, I had a momentary lapse in mental stability. Basically, the situation is that sometimes I go up to try and feed the Otter the fish, and because pressing E also releases the fish when I go to try and feed it, it just drops the bloody fish. And that is rinse and repeat for about 20 minutes for trying to get a stupid little Otter. As you can see here, this is the base movement speed for the Otter. We're kicking off a new trend today by doing a comparison. I don't know why I pulled up my map here. I don't even have the damn marker turned on. I'll try and circle it just where I was on that map, I think. But as you can see here, that's the standard movement speed for the Otter. I believe that is at 170%. It'll go up by 1.7% every time you pump it, which means that we're going to come out at a pretty decent movement speed. I think it'll be coming out at around 250, 260. Wow, a lot actually. Looks like somewhere above 270, 280-ish. So, this cute little guy looks so much better in his aberrant variation, honestly. He looks just so sleek and stunning and a little glow. But he's very quick, because my player is, I think, 110% movement speed, and he's able to easily keep up with me while running. And it does look a little bit goofy while doing so. Otters have an interesting use in Ark where they can turn regular pearls into black pearls, which can be quite useful on this map, considering that, well, I believe it's the sea scorpion, the Cnidaria, I think is what it's called, is what drop black pearls, but they don't spawn on this map. So obviously if you're playing on Aberration and you need to go get black pearls, you can farm, I think, Rockwell for them. I'm probably completely wrong by that, but it's best to just use an Otter. So they're very useful on this map. They don't have the charge capacity that a glow pet would, so they're not going to be very useful in a lot of situations. But, you know, they can get you some valuable late-game resources. Movement speed in the water, it doesn't go up all that much. I'm going to spawn in a second aberrant Otter here so that we can test the speed and compare the two. The aberrant Otter comes out with about 3k oxygen, and ours is sitting at 2.4. So you can see the difference. I won't pump movement speed on this one, but I will set them both to have minimum following distance so that we can get a pretty accurate readout on just how fast the two of these things are in comparison to one another. And the difference is pretty staggering. I mean, really, this thing it's not even close. You can see the max speed one is easily hopping right after us very eagerly. And the other one, of course, it doesn't matter because they're Otters. And as you can see, we reach a little ledge here and none of them can even stand to follow me. In fact, the regular one gets past first. So, once they reach the water, the story is that they're pretty much the same. I had a comment that mentioned that oxygen counts for 2/3 of its movement speed in water, and the other is dictated by its actual movement speed. I'm not sure of the validity of that claim, but it's certainly interesting. Really, the best way of testing anything on your shoulders by using wingsuit, because I haven't made my max speed player yet, leaving that up for viewer request, so when people actually want to see it, I will incorporate that, which will of course mean making a new survivor, or at the very least a mind wipe tonic. So, ours is already across the river here, and the other one is kind of a potato. This is very happy about winning the race, as you can see by jumping up and down. And I was surprised. I wouldn't think that it wouldn't be able to outswim a Mega Piranha, but that was apparently the case for this little fella. So, interestingly, I run earthquakes, right? I'm running straight forward, I jump, and I get shot to the left. So as you can see here, we've actually proven something useful for once in Ark. So we have our max speed that's already made it here, and all the way over there, he's still bouncing around. So moral of the story is that make your Otter max movement speed or they'll become extremely stupid. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Leave in the comments what you want to see in the next episode, and we'll see you then. Peace!